Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is how to be sexy. Now I get a lot of comments asking me how to be sexy, how to get a guy to like you, how to do your makeup and hair and dress so that a guy likes you. And frankly, my whole life I've been told by men how I should or should not do my makeup and how I should or should not do my hair and how I should dress so that I'm more attractive. So I decided today to Google it and went on the internet and typed in what men think is sexy. And today, you're welcome because I am going to be showing you what men think is sexy for my hair and my makeup. So if you want to see this tutorial, then just keep watching. Okay, so starting off, I have direct quotes here from the interweb and just from my life in general. Women, wear your hair down. Men like it when you look more approachable. Like you're down to have a good time when your hair is free and flowing and not all sprayed up. I want to run my fingers through your hair and I can't do that when I've got a bunch of junk in it. Okay, no problem. So remember ladies, we are going for the approachable look here. So you want to part your hair down the center because nothing is more approachable than a center part. And we're just going to put this elastic band in. Now, make sure it's a natural color band just to really match your hair. Nothing too crazy. So I've gone with a black one to match my sole. And there, you just want to get it all the way at the top because it actually gives you an instant facelift so you'll look more approachable. Then take a second elastic and just spiral the hair around like so because men like ball-shaped things, you know, like sports, like this, it looks like a baseball to them, so they can relate to it. And then we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side because I read that symmetry is very attractive, so you want to make sure you're symmetrical because that's where the real beauty comes into play. You know, you could just leave it like this, but again, you probably won't get a second date because, like I said, the whole symmetrical thing, and like men don't really understand things that aren't the same. So if you have a ball on this side, they don't want to see the baseball bat, although that's pretty funny. But we're just going to twist it around, same thing. Perfect. All right, now you want to keep it soft and natural, and so this is super strength hairspray. All right, so hair is done. I think it looks very approachable and very natural. So moving on to the makeup. Okay, so I have a direct quote from the internet here, people, and it says, from Steve in Tennessee, generally more makeup equals a disaster if crying occurs. Perfect. So number one, just don't cry. Ever. Be a complete emotional robot and feel no feelings and never cry so as never to ruin your makeup and make men feel uncomfortable. Okay, so a general consensus was keep everything very natural. Men hate the look of makeup, especially caked on makeup. You don't want to look like you have foundation on. John says, I hate when I can see my girlfriend's foundation. Okay, no problem. So you want to just get a big fluffy brush, dip it into the powder, just keep going until you really feel that all of your emotions and blemishes are covered, but in a really natural way, you know? Because if you were to ever show your age or your wrinkles, that would be completely devastating. But yet at the same time, I don't want to see your foundation line. So just put that shit everywhere. Okay, this article says, keep it natural. While the 80s might have been all about piling on the dyes, makeup, and shoulder pads, these days sexy is looking good in your natural state. Makeup should be subdued and look as close to your natural coloring as possible. Got it. That's pretty easy. Okay, so I'm going to take this color here called Sugar Rush. Looks pretty simple and natural, right? I'm white and this is white, so it sticks with my natural coloring, which I think is perfect. Oh, whoops. This eyeshadow is actually blue. Well, that's weird. I thought it was to my natural skin tone. Oh well, gotta keep going. Wouldn't want to be late for my date. Okay, quote from one reader says, my boyfriend hates it when I try experimenting with hip colors like greens or bright blues. He says it distracts from my natural beauty. Another article said, No cat eyeliner and no bright eyeshadow or colors. Men prefer smoky makeup or a no makeup look. So I'm going to be taking this Sephora Color for Eyeliner 24-hour waterproof, going to help if you start crying, ladies, in the shade Pool Party. Oh, whoops. I totally winged it out. How did that happen? I really meant to do a smoky eye. Here's a quote from an unknown male. Nothing is more unattractive to me than when I see a girl with a caked on face and big phony eyelashes. It just looks like she's trying way too hard, which is telling me that she is the kind of girl that requires way too much effort. Go ahead and wear false eyelashes if you think they look hot, but just so you ladies know, it is a huge turnoff if one of those things comes off. Ew. No problem. So, today I'm going to be using the Quo 803 lashes. It says natural right on the package. These are called the natural 803 lashes, so I really doubt you're going to be able to see them on my face. Secondly, make sure you use the Quo brush-on adhesive with vitamins. Well, this will make sure that these babies never come off, even after a 3-day bender. Okay, so eyelashes are on, and frankly, this glue is going to make them stay on forever. So my philosophy is if you never take them off, they'll never know you're wearing them. So, next. This was not online, but I know from personal experience that men love glitter. They love how it gets everywhere. They love how it gets stuck on their clothes for months, maybe even years. They really just love that. I think it adds a nice special touch. And just go ahead and put that in the corner of your eyes because men really like it when your eyes pop. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right there. All right, we're moving on to the face because there's nothing men like more than contour. They want to make sure that you have high cheekbones and very good bone structure because in a way it reminds them of themselves. So the more masculine you can make your jaw and your cheekbones look, the better. Because then they'll be able to relate to you, you know? So suck it in and get it done. All right, next is cheeks. I once read a study that men are more attracted to you if you have rosy cheeks because it looks like you're more fertile and healthy. So that's not a problem. We're going to be taking this color here today, which is called Deco. And I think it just gives that, hi, I'm fertile flush. You want to look like your womb is ready to be filled. Next is highlight. Men love a glowing complexion, like that sun-kissed, beachy look, radiant from within. Men love it. This is the brightest highlighter I own, so hopefully they'll be able to see it. Yep, I think that might get some attention. Wow, definitely. Definitely glowing beach babe. That just screams it. I'm going to have a really great Tinder profile after this. All right, last but not least, we have the lips. And so I quote, "For some reason, the smell of lipstick has and always will remind me of my grandma. I'm sorry, but no one deserves that imagery." My grandma was a bomb.com. I would love to smell like her, so I think I'm going to ignore that one. Today, we're going to choose a color that is just really juicy. And you know how bulls are attracted to like those red capes? That's really what we're going to go for today because nothing says kiss me like a bold lip that could get all over your face, my face, and the sheets. So I'm taking NARS Red Square and applying a hefty dose of it. Plus, I personally think that orange and blue go great together. We're now officially done this tutorial. Tell me I don't look like the sexiest thing you've ever seen in your whole life. Well, that was the video, guys. I really hope you like it. The point of this whole video was to remind you that sexy comes from within. I would totally rock this look, and I have, and I only want to spend time with people who totally understand that about me and know that this is me. I'm different and quirky and weird, and so don't put anything on your face that you don't want to put on, and just be you and do you, and that is beautiful no matter what. Seriously. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah!